Craftys Crypto, watch on my crypto wrist. Blockchain champion, I'm making flips. Crypto game strong, I'm stacking in chips. Got the West Coast beat, cruising in the sun. With Craftys Crypto, watch, I'm having so much fun. Checking out the market, seeing what's hot. Crypto was my playground, that's all I got. Dropping rhymes like Bitcoin. I'm the king of the game. Craftys Crypto, watch. It's my claim to fame. King the clubs, making moves like a pro. Crypto lifestyle.
What is going on, my fellow crypto freaks? Crafty in the house, and guess what? I got the COVID finally, so that's how I started out the year. Coming up on Saturday, it'll be like 2 weeks, so I got tomorrow off. I was like, fuck it. Cheers. I'm gonna be silly. So there it is. What you're looking at, the cup of noodles. Let's move this back here. Yeah. This is Christmas for my kids. Ridiculous, right? Super huge. I can fit a second person in here. Just saying. Went all out. Complete with noodles. Yeah. So why not? Crafty is a cup of noodles. Crafty squirrel is a cup of noodles. Whatever. So I think Beatz will dig this if he makes a little guest appearance in a bit. But hey, we have experienced our first little crash for the bull run for the new year. So yay. Let's get some music going. And also, no, sir. No, I did try to get a series license and failed. I tried for Edward Jones. They gave up on Crafty. So, I'm not a financial advisor. So, just having fun, talking crypto as I smack the mic. So, checking in, and we will talk to you more about what's going on in the world of crypto, right? It's pretty cool. We are in the bull run, and I'm curious to know what you guys think as far as like where we are in the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we at just getting started? Are we getting close to euphoria? You know, where are we in the cycle? I'll show that picture in a little bit and we can talk about it. But check this out. This is where Bitcoin is, guys. Shit is real. That's a pretty huge market cap, and it's just getting started. And you can see the rest of the big dogs, what it's compared to, and the amount of money that is tied up in mostly stocks here, but then gold is the king. And it's going to be interesting to see how quickly Bitcoin takes out these other suckers. But more on that later. Yeah. Like this right here. The old Wall Street cheat sheet, right? The psychology of a market cycle. I should drop the link for Tyler's video that was just released on YouTube because that was dope. He's one of the few people I follow that still puts out really good content and actually knows charts. But yeah, with the traditional cycles, where do you guys think we are as relates to the crypto markets? You know, traditionally, if we're the same 4-year cycle that it's always been on, are we right around here? Somewhere in between? Not really sure. And just like the last time, they're like, oh, super cycle, we're going to get that super cycle, you know it. You know, maybe with all this pro crypto adoption, with the new administration and all of that, and things that are changing all in a positive way, like these ridiculous races for Bitcoin reserves that states are doing and other countries are doing as well. And they're probably going to add different types of crypto to that bag and really start thinking of having that as an alternative to the actual currency, which is just fiat is a race to the bottom, which is zero, period. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I don't know what we're gonna record.
Well, right now we're recording you and me. What's up, Beats?
Howdy ho.
Check me out. You looking at it?
What in the God's creation have you done to yourself?
I am a cup of crafty noodles.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah,
But you're apparently much more than a soup. Where did you get
yeah.
that?
This was a gag Christmas gift for my kids, man. So they went all out, like gave me ramen noodles too. I got socks that say like noodles and shit. It's ridiculous. In fact, there's some in my background where if anybody could happen to write down in the comments what they say, I'll probably give them a couple ADA just for the hell of it. What do you think about that?
There you go.
So, yeah. And then my intro, dude, I was like, yep, guess what? Finally got COVID. Fuck it. I'm drinking wine and I have tomorrow off. So that's what it is. And yeah, this chart, dude, overlay our faces. I watched Tyler's last video and he was talking about this. Where do you think we are in the current Bitcoin slash crypto cycle? Like, if it's the traditional 4-year cycle, are we right about thrill? You know, if you're looking at this chart, are we at belief? Are we somewhere in between? Or do you think
I
with the ridiculous new positive changes, are we further down that, like closer to optimism or some shit? What do you think about that, man?
I don't think you can compare today to this. Um, the climate is completely different. Political climate, the way things have been going with crypto, all over exchanges, adoption. So I don't think we can rely on this cycle anymore. As you've
Yeah.
seen, tokens pumping 300, 600, 80,000%, meme coins, all this crazy crap. So I don't really think you can rely on any of that 5 year ago chart, 6 year ago charts. I think we're in a new era of crypto, to be honest. I
Yeah.
feel like, I mean, we've surpassed what most people said couldn't be done. Bitcoin's always going to be magic internet money, and it's going to be useless. And now we're over $100,000 for a Bitcoin. I think we're in an unprecedented, unpredictable, and I think there's people out there that are good at reading charts, understanding the metrics of cryptocurrency as a whole, and finding opportunities. Like we've been trying to do, and make some profits where we can, create some investments, long term, short term, medium term, whatever it may be. But yeah, I don't look back at that anymore. I think it's going to be irrelevant, really, with the way things are going.
Yeah. Like it may be the one that finally breaks the cycle. Because I was saying earlier about the whole everybody racing to get their own Bitcoin reserve now, in addition to all these ETFs for various crypto, in addition to Bitcoin. You know, we know the Bitcoin and the ETH, but there's other top cryptos in the works that are going to be coming out soon. And then it's like the whole shift of it suddenly being a positive environment is like shocking the crypto world, right? Like people are like, what? You're seeing these things being signed and these changes, and suddenly, like, instead of banks being told, hey man, I don't know about this crypto stuff, that's kind of shady, you know, that narrative is quickly going away. So yeah, I'm curious,
Absolutely.
man. I think there's definitely room to run. And luckily we are not financial advisors. So
Yeah,
man,
entertainment purposes only. But crypto's booming, baby. And yeah, if you got to do your due diligence, you got to take the more time you put in, the more you get out of it. That's how I feel.
yep.
Yeah.
You know what? So cool. That was like one thing covered. Check it off, suckers. Um, Cheers, by the way. I know you battled the plague, what, a month ago, 2 months ago?
Yeah, yeah. And it definitely was the plague
It sucks.
for sure. I got me some grape juice.
Nice.
Tasty. Whew. How are things, buddy? How you doing now that you're on the rebound?
Man, I'm glad I got tomorrow off. So I'm doing this shit being silly. I'm like, hey, whatever. Hopefully this will accelerate my sleepy time when I get to it. And eventually I'll get around to playing Troopers. I was too busy watching those crypto charts to
Yeah,
be playing our games, man. So
it's pretty wild to see something like XCN Oxcoin come up and just 300% plus pump over the like 2 weeks ago, and then today just alone 70 to 80%. Just watching it, just hit those new recent all time highs. It's exciting, and you're right. It's hard to take your eyes off that chart, especially when you've got stake in the game.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Like,
definitely cool, man.
well, it's funny. It's like we were talking about that, and we both have positions in that. And it's like I have a smaller, and I'm still Crafty the crypto thousandaire, working on building stuff, and it's pretty cool to do that.
Absolutely, I agree. But yeah,
But
man, we're rocking and rolling. We
yeah,
got a Outlaw Troopers season's been banging. The game's more refined than you've ever seen before.
oh man, yeah, I love all the various. What is there, like 5 or 6 different leaderboards? I think there's more than that if you were,
Yeah, if you were
have
to really
the
break them
account
down, yeah,
open. Yeah.
yeah. It's difficult to, which I think's a good thing. You can pick and choose where you want to play, where you want to compete, which not only I think is great because like what do you enjoy doing more, but also kind of narrows down the leaderboards to people that really want to dedicate themselves to those game modes.
Yeah, man, it's still my favorite FGL game. It's really cool. You can see these are the main troopers, right? And it's so dope, man. The various ways that they've changed how you can get daily bounties when you have these certain trooper NFTs. How
Sure.
the higher the rarity, there's like 3 different categories now, or it used to be one, and it's just like constantly in evolution, which is dope. And there's so many cool things to do. And if you have more than one account, like I'm playing the immutable side with a
I'm
much
excited.
smaller account, but it's fun and it's a whole different direction. I'm doing things differently because I don't have like 200 plus NFTs because I haven't been playing since season 4. It's season. This is like the second or third season for that side, but it's a branching out, which is really cool. And every time they do that, that's just more players to the base. So
Absolutely,
love it.
man. A lot of opportunities on the reflex side too, which is pretty cool. It's nice to see it go cross chain, bringing in more players. And as always, the game just keeps being refined from the interface to the game to the mechanics to the rewards to how things are handled across the leaderboards, as we were talking about. It's the best season by far. I think that's unarguable.
Yeah,
Season 15, baby. Radio Badar. Let's go. How about that tech tree?
man, that's really cool. And it's like a whole new thing that you have to focus on, and it determines how far you get doing the regular encounters, right? That's like a main thing that you get ultimately from a lot of those tech tree upgrades that you're doing. So you have to pay attention because the shit has to be balanced, yo. I was hit like that. I'm like, oh man, I want to go there, but I have to have this many points for each one of those skills, and they all have to be the same to go to the next one. And yeah, there's a
Yeah,
learning curve that you really would have benefited myself if I played the preseason, which I
yeah,
didn't. So
yeah,
shame on
for
Craft.
sure. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So just like any skill tree, there's a skill before another skill. Um, in the example of the tech tree, if you have skill level 7 and you have all these other ones that are 7 above it, you got to hit that lower one and upgrade that to level 8 first
Yeah.
before you can even touch the others. But I've been having a lot of fun with the Shattermine limited gear that I managed to get from the auction.
Oh, I've been playing that in the certain, like, I think the Alien crossover event.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
It,
let's get some good damage. I know you see me killing that leaderboard.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's sick too. Like just within the main game within the skill tree. I've been really focusing on it like ever since I obtained it. Right now, I'm doing like 35% plus mine damage. I'm recovering armor and shield on kills. I've got 7% mine damage upgrade, and there's other stuff there too. But like I didn't get the shatter mine until about halfway through the season, so I've been focusing mostly on some other build stuff, turrets and health and shield and whatnot. But yeah, there's a lot of different directions to go with the skill tree, and depending on what type of build you use or what you're trying to accomplish during the season depends on kind of where you're going to go. Because you know, if you want to try to go each spot everywhere and try to balance it out, you
You're
might
out.
be able to, but you're not going to be able to focus on the long game, the full season. You know, you I think it's important to focus on at least two sectors out of the four and try to use those to your advantage. You
Yeah.
know.
I'd say with everything though, it's pretty sweet to have that nice legendary support Outlaw Troopers game space station that we've carried for a number of seasons.
Yeah, and
It's
those space stations are rolling, baby.
yeah,
The first, I saw some other posts in the Discord from other players, but yeah, minting week started a day or two ago, and people are minting gears. And for those that have the lucrative space station, are seeing the rewards benefit from that.
nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was looking at that like, oh my god, I've already kind of minted the ones I can. I don't have much left, but man, it's still fun. And seeing there like people talking about minting in multiples of 10, it's like damn. But
Well, you get a discount. I mean, like if you mint 10 quits, it's cheaper to mint them one by
yeah,
one or three by three. So it's always nice to check out the wiki or ask questions in the chat if you're not sure about something. But yeah, it's pretty dope. Oh, what's this here?
well, this is the other thing I talked about earlier that I wanted your opinion on. And then, man, we have knocked it out the park, son. This is the current state of the world's top assets. And you can see Bitcoin's at 2 trillion. And wasn't like the entire crypto market right around 2 trillion? Or is it like altcoins are 1 trillion and that was a baseline? I can't remember.
I
But
think it's. I don't have those figures out the top of my head, buddy. I couldn't tell you. I don't know where this is pulled from, but
looking at this, you can see Bitcoin's number 7 in the top assets, right, by market cap, and it's competing against the mega stocks, right? Alphabet, Amazon, Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, and then you can see where gold is at the top. And I think there's going to be that huge shift, and it's going to be like how you see various clips on Twitter or YouTube where you see time go by and you'll see them like race up and down and switch places. Like you're going to see Bitcoin like boom, boom, pass you, pass you, pass you, bam. I think it's going to knock out all of these 2 point something trillion stocks and be above them. What do you think?
well, I guess it depends on your investment strategy. Not everybody's geared up for extreme volatility, like in the
Yeah,
crypto market. I mean, we've witnessed all types of ups and downs and this and that with the crypto industry. And then when stocks and options can be like a safer bet. Who knows what can happen? There's always new countries adopting different types of crypto for different types of reasons,
yeah,
security, payments, just whatever. It's pretty interesting. I don't know. I still think it's early to tell, but
yeah,
it's definitely not the funny money everybody claimed it to be a few years ago. Crypto will never be worth anything. Yeah, well, tell that to the people riding around in their yachts right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
With a couple $100 million just because they decided to take a chance. Again, not financial advice, just for
No,
entertainment purposes. But I don't know, man.
yeah,
I think corporations are always going to rule the world, and I think as crypto becomes more popular, as we've seen, there's more mass adoption, which means more of the people that we might not enjoy so much getting their hands on it, but at the same time, we could ride coattails, maybe make some money at the same time. We'll
yeah.
see.
Big money's dipping in. That's just the way it is. But yeah, I
For
just
sure.
those are just questions specific to those two graphics I shared earlier, and I mean, I'm going to title this like Crypto Freaks, and we're talking a little bit about Bitcoin. So I appreciate the feedback, man. It's pretty cool, and it's still the wild wild west and all of that, but it's fun. And I was just looking at the fact that my Twitter, I have a couple of people following me, and as well as like the old YouTube channel, but it was all people that were following me because they were interested in crypto and gaming during the bear market. So it's no fancy clickbait or any bots building anything. It's just people that have clicked on videos and
And
checked
sure.
out talking smack. So
Yeah, and good on you, and good on you with interacting with them, because you know things people are very impatient. They want everything to happen overnight. Buy the meme coin, it goes up 1 billion%. I'm going to be a millionaire. Or you buy at
yeah,
the top and then you lose all your money. You're like, gosh, why did I do that? You know, be careful with your investments. I always say invest in utility. Bitcoin's proof of value. Obviously, it's the big dog out there. But
right.
investing in things that have utility, they're going to have use down the road for just something other than to click a button and buy and sell. That's kind of where my focus has been, but that's just me. You have all these ads now on TV. Crypto.com, I saw them over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Buy all the meme coins on crypto.com, and they've got like all of like the logos lined up.
Oh, I
You
see.
know,
It's commercial time in between clips of stuff you're
yeah,
watching on social media.
exactly. Yeah, so it's like, oh, get on there and buy meme coins, when a lot of people don't even know what they're doing. They're just going, oh, someone said buy this, so I bought it. But they don't understand why they're buying it or where they're buying it at what price. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I was looking at my Crafty's Crypto, and I finally got my little blue check mark. So I'm going to do more fun shit on Twitter. But I was going to, because every time you live stream, there's multiple platforms, right? And I have a YouTube or a Facebook Crafty's Crypto with like 11 followers. I've just added stuff to it today. I'd never use it because it's Facebook. It's not, I'm
Yeah.
usually on Twitter. That's where I'm at, or dropping stuff on YouTube. But you have to have 100 followers. So I think, where's that link at? Crafty, drop it. Where is it? Facebook. Man, I need to get like 80 something people on that, so that way I can stream it when we do live stuff onto that Facebook as well. Because I'm just going to do
Sure.
it on that Twitter and the YouTube, and then maybe something new. But
Yeah.
uh,
Facebook's a good avenue to actually, advertise the things you've done on Twitch or YouTube or Restream. Or, yeah, I mean, if you really get down into it and you want to start buying ad space, you can, if it's, if that's something you want to do. But for
no,
me, Facebook is a lot of shilling. It's a lot of fun, a lot of crap, a lot of people trying to say, hey, check this out, this prediction, because they want you to buy in. I see constant
yeah,
posts about perp on Wall Street bets. Check it out. Everybody stack, everybody stack. And then you go in there and you see all these comments. I'm buying, I'm buying, I'm buying. 90% are bots trying to influence you to buy more so that the people who've already got in early at this point can make the best other investment.
yeah,
And
it's everywhere.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Facebook's just another tool to help, spread things around. I like Facebook groups. I think that's fun, to be able to have maybe like a weekend, like on a Saturday or Sunday, come together with a bunch of people and just talk different moves, different strategies, different things people are eyeing up. But yeah, YouTube, Twitch, and what we're doing. Hey man, it's nice to just get out there and just talk about it. It's fun. It's
Yeah.
exciting.
Well, that's why I do it, just because it's fun. But what's funny, man, is with Twitch, I still like every time I try to open it up, suddenly I have like a million mirrored boxes, and I'm like, oh crap, what did I do, Crafty? Shut it off, just shut it off, man.